God is a lover. That's incredible when you think about it, but it also makes sense. We have an innate desire to be loved and to love. You know why? Because we're made in God's image, and God is love. 1 John 4. Being made in God's image, we have this likeness in which we not only desire to be loved, but to love others. And we see it every day. Now, what's really incredible about this whole thought is that we also see it in newborns. Someone has a little girl, and someone might comment, look, she has the exact color hair of the dad. Or perhaps the firstborn is a little boy, and someone says, look, he has the eyes of his mother. Likewise, we have some characteristics, shared characteristics with God in whose image we are made. We desire not only to be loved, but to love others. Now, this is rewarding as you come to Christ and you recognize that He loves us. We begin to realize that love comes at a cost. It's sacrificial. For example, God's love is eternally sacrificial. In the high priestly prayer found in John 17, Jesus says specifically in verse 24, Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, may be with me where I am, to see my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world. John 3 not only speaks about God's love for the world, for God so loved the world, John 3:16, but earlier in the chapter 3 of John, it mentions again God's love for His Son. God loves His children. You are loved, made in God's image and loved. You likewise experience that love which transforms and reshapes our hearts. When our hearts are reshaped by God's eternal sacrificial love by sending His Son, Romans 5:8, we begin to experience this deep desire to reciprocate, to give to others, to love others, even sacrificially. Now, the month of February is a special month in many ways because we're reminded about the importance of love, but often it goes no further than loving those that perhaps we're married to, or we might even give chocolate to someone that's special to us. But what makes followers of Christ unique is they love even their enemies. Why? Because being made in God's image and having been impacted, reshaped, recreated in the image of God's Son, Jesus Christ, we too desire to sacrifice in our love. This is the kind of love that will change a heart. This will warm cold hearts. It will break cold hearts and hard hearts. It woos people to God because it's an enigma. Who can love like that? Why would you love me? But that's what God is. God is love. And because He reshapes our hearts, we have a chance to be used by God as priests. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9 calls us kingdom priest, and priests offer sacrifices. We offer ourselves as sacrificial lovers. Having experienced eternal love, we give to others. I want to challenge you in this day, on this month, to give sacrificially, loving those who love you, of course. That is right and honorable, and it pleases the Father. And being renewed in His love again, to love those who do not love God and perhaps do not love you. But that's what is a distinguishing mark of every true follower of Jesus Christ. They love those who are enemies because it is a reflection of the image bearer of God who made us. I hope you have a great week. May God bless you, and may you experience God's love, and may others experience God's love through you.